Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another stream. Or I'll show you the captain's quarters. Yeah, don't look into the bathroom. That's just the the secret passage to the North Pole. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Welcome. I'm jumping to Microtech. I don't know how far away we are, but we are jumping to Microtech. Thought I'll sit in here, but then noticed that actually was pretty annoying. Why can't I change the camera now? Oh, because I have to do this. It doesn't actually move forward. The pleb. How annoying is that? Anyway. I won't comment on the design. Never mind. Lovely office. Yeah, okay. Smoking is bad for you. Anyway, what was I doing? Yeah, what is going on here? This looks a bit dangerous. Hello? What would be? Oh, that is the bathroom door. Oh, how weird is that? Ah! That's funny. Let me just make sure my audio is working fine. Yes, it is. Okay. Let me plonk on my helmet just in case I find a pocket of no air. That would be so annoying. Captain to the bridge. Captain to the bridge. Later on, maybe 1 o'clock, there may be a Jump Town event, but I'm not too sure because of what people are doing for Christmas. Because it's Christmas Eve, of course, and it's Christmas tomorrow. So whether or not people want to go to bed early to rise, you know, that type of joy. Come on! Oh, I can't wait till the new bracket comes from my TobiI Eye. I moved house and then I had the bracket came unstuck, and I've tried other adhesives, but they don't seem to be as strong, which is kind of annoying. Alright, I'm back over at Microtech. The reason being is because I want to actually finish this one off. I want to see if I can actually get that to where it should be. So let's have a look, see what missions we have available. We do have both arms, so we can get that one.
Attention. Please come to an immediate halt and hold for your vessel to be scanned.
Yes, boss. I'm already stopped in Dona. And we'll track. We don't need to track that one, we'll track that one. I am stationary now, am I? Yeah, of course I am.
Alright. Everything checks out.
Yeah.
You're free to go.
Oh, you're so kind. Bye. Bye-bye. Wasted my time, contact you. Right, so that is for MT protection services. So that's these guys. So MT protection services. So which one would it be? I guess it's this one. Alright, let's we'll do that one as well. This is simple. So defend, check. Let's put that one. They are they can't be over here, can they? There he is. That's Microtech. That's microtech. That's microtech. Oh, okay. Right. So. Sorry. So then that's the bounty hunter. So the bunkers must be this one that I'm doing. So it'd be interesting what we get when we get up to stage 2. But we only will do one mission and then we move on to a different location. Don't want to do presents. Just want to do delivery. So I'm just going to pick anyone in reason. Mikhail 1 thingy and or Mikhail 1 and then 2. Oh no, these are the drop-off locations. Okay, so everything is at microtech, and then you drop off at those 2. Okay, that's nice and simple. We shall do that one. Truck. Alright, let's go shopping.
Attention.
Hello?
I have been authorized to scan your vehicle for security
Again?
purposes. Please halt your vehicle and stand by.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Bloody scanning bastards.
Okay, thanks. You're clear to proceed.
I'll be charging you next time. Right, we do what we normally do, that is try and find an orbit marker, which, why the hell is that sticking with me? What the hell? I'm about to jump, dude, you best get out of my way. Jump in. Bye bye. Alright. Where do I need to pick up? I need to pick up from that one. So let's go to this OM4. We want to go up deck. Sip of coffee. Yep. TobiI Eye was going crazy that time. You're all good. So we do need what's it called? Pistols, ammo, rifles. Flight ready. Taking off. Landing gear.
Landing gear raised.
We are jumping to there. Jump.
Jump is now on.
There's the C90. Ooh.
Quantum drive is now off.
Past this. Oh, no.
landing gear raised. Shields.
pick up? I need...
Quantum drive is now off.
Oh, ugh. I best not crack open a bloody cider. I'll be flipping pouring a steep. I'll be like. Anyways, I have named the CARRACK with the Pisces Snowwolf. Yay! I was hoping it would be available, but I don't know if Snowwolf. I mean, Snowwolf is 2 words, isn't it? I should name it Snowwolf. I said that's how you're supposed to name it, innit? But I don't know where it will be in on here. I cannot see. I don't know if I can. Yeah, I can wide out one. Unless it's not in the game yet. Right, that could be a possibility. Yeah. But the other one is let me just see if I can disable. No, I can't disable that. That's annoying. Unless it's this skin that doesn't have. See, I've got the code, but I just don't seem to find the nameplate on here. Unless it's really tiny and I'm just literally. See, that says. Oh, that was terrible. Oh, hello. Right. Who the fuck's shooting at me? Ah! Camera, fucking stop messing around. See, I don't know if my shields are up or down, which I should really be going. Not just staying around. Dilly-dally hanging around.
ANVIL Aerospace.
Don't come over here pew-pewing at me. Pew. I'll pew-pew you back. Cheeky little fuckers. Yeah, anyway, as I was rudely awoke, I mean, that can't be the name of my ship, can it be? Athens? Oh! Who's beeping me now? That's... Whoa. Ah, for fuck's sake. I'm trying to do shit here. Yeah, why would I have Athena? Oh, that's a good name for a ship, Athena. And I don't mind, but, If anybody can see a nameplate, please yell out, because I bloody well can't see a nameplate for shit. Unless it's, as I said, tidy. Can I zoom in any more than this? I haven't got a foggiest where that name tag is supposed to be. I didn't shut the door though, did I? Naughty me. Ah! Camera! Fucking TobiI Eye! Stop messing around! Alright, I'll sit back. Go. Nope. Yeah, but then why would I have it twice on there? No, that wouldn't be right. Yeah, I don't know where the nameplate goes on the CARRACK. Let me see if I can find it. CARRACK name placement. Daily giveaway. Oh wait. Vehicle namings, blah blah blah. Vehicle namings allowed vehicles to display a player assigned name and a unique name. Da 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 da. Hammerhead Reclaimer, STARLINER 600, 800, and the CARRACK are able to name vehicles purchased with EU's blah 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 blah. Vehicles purchased in-game AU are not eligible and futures straight to flight ready. Oh, I wonder if I'm flying the wrong one. Sorry, the file doesn't work. Oh, you piece of shit. Sorry, the file's not displayed. Well, I haven't got a focused. Not now. Right.
Could pay it off and no, it's a crime stat. I gotta actually go get rid of it.
Criminal. Good evening.
Where's the bear? Alright, I got enough to go get rid of my crime stat.
Frizzy, you're carrying up, but we can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
You're very
yes,
quiet.
but you're very quiet.
1 sec.
Must be that new house. It's echoing.
Echoing. Testing 1, 2.
That's better.
Still quiet.
3.
For me.
Too quiet,
yeah.
but a little better.
Testing 4, 3.
That's better.
Is that better?
Why is there so many dead guys laying in the fucking elevators?
Do you
What
see
in the
dead
hell?
people?
Oh, great. Now I'm stuck in the elevator door. Motherfucker. Alright, let's try this again. Kidding me? Alright, that's the bad elevator gone. Oh, great. Now I'm stuck in an empty elevator. You gotta be shitting me. Alright. We're going to a different server.
We're at 7.4 million made so far in just 2 days.
Really? I would tell everybody. Say, hey, here's what we made in 2 days. Come play.
It's in the comments page.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good.
I'll spread it around to more places.
I
right
read
now,
the
so
comments page.
Bottom drive is now
Even you read the comment. You still got to join us, man. We're going to be pressuring you.
I figured I had pinged the events channel so much.
Oh, you
that
did? Okay.
People would be looking in there, but put it in members without a ping. Trying not to abuse my pinging privileges.
No, pinging's for stuff like that. It's important. People got to know that we're in here playing.
No. Get the pings under control. People are gonna meet the server.
Well, then now that Lunchbox won't like it, then we really got to ping the
Yeah.
server.
Okay. Well, you didn't.
Oh, good luck,
Yeah.
Todd, man.
Yeah, they shouldn't be like the comments and stuff. You put it in the event comments. They could mute that, but if they mute the schedule, there's no comments in the schedule. It's just the schedule. So that shouldn't annoy people. I mean, people are going to be annoyed no matter what we do, and as long as it's 1 or 2, I don't give a fuck. I'm tired of catering all our decisions and all the bullshit we go through with one person going, nah, I can't do that. Well, you got a better
Todd,
idea?
man. Yeah, I do.
Fuck you then. Got a better
Fuck
idea?
you, Todd,
Better
man.
idea?
Yeah, I do.
Hey, shit. Okay.
God, it's
Make
so
it in a
hostile.
memo. Well, no, you just said fuck you, so I'll say fuck you first off. And then secondly, because you're asking about it now and you're talking about it, I'll say you should make pings for events that aren't at everyone. Oh, God.
We do. No, the
Fucking
events
asshole.
we're using Discord, the new Discord thingy that works real nice. And then they're just putting the events in the event schedule. They're not pinging anybody. Everybody needs to look in there. We're not going to make them look. We could beat them with sticks. Oh, my saber's exploded. I'll go in my saber. Oh. Alright, I'll get rid of this crime stat first. I reached out to all the B&L guys I have access to about getting them motivated to get in here and start moving some people, some stuff.
Will you be running the events again tonight at 1?
Oh, hell yeah, I'm sure.
Because it's on right now.
I think so, depending on who's on. I'm reaching out to some of the people. The B&L guys really should be the ones running the guys moving cargo instead of the military doing everything.
Well,
Gamma's not going to play Star Citizen anymore?
Hey, what? Okay, Gamma's had enough.
Looks like Gamma's had enough. He doesn't want to put in the time it takes to play.
Huh? Confused.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense to me either. What does he think this game was going to be? You play it for 20 minutes and you're an expert? I mean, it's a... some people I don't understand. Whatever. Wants to sell his ships. I mean, this is an MMO. I mean, it's a game you're going to be playing for a long time. Like, I don't understand. It's not something you could jump into and just play for 20 minutes. I mean, you need to dedicate some time when we have these big events. Maybe that's what scared him, that these events are running for 2 or 3 hours. I mean, you don't have to play the entire time. You could log out in your ship. We do it all the time.
You know how many times I've lost my bloody CARRACK?
Well, it looks like he's not getting as good as he wants to be, but you're not going to get good unless you put the time in, so I don't...
And it doesn't matter if you make mistakes either. Because we're all here learning.
Right. Now you make the mistakes now, not later. But I've always said, you remember when Omega, and I said when this game starts to get, you know, into a game and there's real shit on the line, people are going to start getting, you know, butt hurt, and they're going to end up getting, they're going to get yelled at if they're not doing shit. I mean, everybody can make a mistake. Hell, I crashed a Redeemer into a planet yesterday. But, you know what I mean? They're going to have to realize that you can't just jump on, play for an hour, you know, once a week and expect to know and be able to do stuff. And some people got pissed at that statement. I'm like, you know what? You know, you got a guy that spent $10,000, you know, he's going to be pissed, you know, that you blew up his, you know, $1,500 ship. I mean, if they can't respect that, it's just a game. Like even Explorer, he came in last night when we were in the strict chat room and drunk off his ass, and I hammered him. I said, dude, we're in strict chat. You can't be doing that. Oh, you guys are just too hardcore and I don't like that. I'm like, well, then you don't have to be in there. That's the whole reason the rooms are the way they are. If you don't want to play hardcore, then stay out. Oh, man, I'm sorry. I didn't realize. I'm like, yeah, that's the problem we're trying to fix. People have been spoiled in this org for so long that they think anything that changes, just like it was in Omega, they get all butthurt. You know, but we got guys with billions of dollars of planes laying on the ground, and somebody's going to come in and go, oh, rah, 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 rah. You make them stupid fucking Chewbacca noises. If they want to do that, they could do it in another chat. Just don't do it in here.
There's the controller. Ah.
There's Korea. To who to what now?
I'm doing the 890 jump mission, and the console
you found the thingy?
is in the engine room, and I'm like, for fuck's sake. I got to the medical, and it was just like,
there it is.
It has to be the engine room, so I went there, and the time ran out, and was like, no! That's $5,000 down the drain.
Yeah, you lose money because of time, not to mention people's personal play times. They only have so long to play. Whether it's like Gamma wants to play for 20 minutes or somebody wants to play for 2 hours or 8 hours like you do. People have to respect that. You know what I mean?
You just want to live in the verse.
Yeah, and you can. If you want to live in this verse and this is your only social thing, go for it. But it's only going to get more time consuming from here out, not less. Like, I mean, it sucks to take so long to do some things. I think that's a little excessive.
Yeah. I mean, the thing that it gets me right now is it can take about an hour and a half just to actually get yourself ready and equipped.
Situated.
And,
Yeah.
And then there's like weird and wonderful bugs which just drives you up the wall, and but you just literally take your time and think about what you're doing, and you'd be fine. But
right, but that's a game. You know what I mean? That's
and it's sort of like, you know, when you do lose everything, it's sort of like, okay, right, re-equip
like
everything.
I just crashed and hit the fucking station and died, and now I'm back to square one. It's going to take me another 20 minutes to get my character set up.
Yep.
Because I got nothing, you know? Oh, I think I'm at the, I think I'm back at Grim Hex again in the hospital. Wow, it's pretty shady in here, man. Ooh.
Yeah. Don't worry about the heart beating in the corner.
Yeah. Ooh. Alright, I can carry a clip with me, so fuck it, I'll just go like this. Never woke up here before.
But why invest and then get, or want to dump
yeah.
everything, and then it's sort of like, if it's getting to you, then have a break. You know,
Unless for some reason something else happened in his life that he needs to, you know, more of his time. So I get it. Like I said, I respect it. I'm not going to question it. And, you know, he ended up smashing into things and wasn't flying right and wasn't a very good player to begin with. But I won't tell him that.
sorry. But everybody learns and gets better.
Right, at their own pace, yeah. Maybe he's just not seeing as much, you know, he's not getting better faster.
Well, I would rather be getting better now when it's quiet
Mm-hmm.
than when it's actually live. Where the hell are you hiding? It's supposed to be 20 souls.
But you should join us as an actual synchronizer. You'd be a good asset to the group. Everybody likes you. They respect you. Holy crap, Valerie.
Hello.
What's up?
Not much.
It's
How are
pretty
you?
quiet in here. Good. We've been running the Jump Town mission and crushing it.
Yeah, I heard there was
Hey.
a thing going on yesterday.
Every day we're
Yeah.
trying.
We actually got called for backup for the group that was left behind, apparently. Well, not left behind, but the ones that were left from yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We were me, De Silva, Cad. We were running bunker missions, and then Kronos came into the channel. I was like, we need some help, and we had a fully loaded Redeemer, but we were on a different server, so we bedlogged on the Redeemer and joined the channel and went over there.
Oh, good. Well, that's good. You guys were playing in here, though, in one of the channels in here? Or on a different server? Oh, okay. Cool. That's the way we kind of designed it to work. I'm glad that's working. Yeah, we were a little short on people earlier in the day. All right, let's try this again. But I still don't know why I'm getting crime stats unless I'm shooting and killing people that are blue that haven't changed to red yet.
Yeah, that
Maybe
was the thing yesterday.
Go ahead.
That was the thing yesterday. There was this arrow that was just pounding on us. Like it wasn't breaking the Redeemer shields. It was trying really hard, but it didn't do it. But it was just shooting at us. But it was never turning red, and it was shooting at us with both its distortion weapons and lasers, and
Right.
it wouldn't turn red.
See, that's weird. It should normally, if you get shot a couple of times, it should turn red instantly. But then in like maybe a minute or two after that, it'll go back to blue, providing it's not continually shooting at you.
Yeah.
If it locks missiles on you, same thing. It insta turns red. But if it unlocks the missiles after a minute or two, it should turn blue again.
Well, hell, it wasn't even working for that. You know, this last patch was supposed to be like, oh, if they're shooting at your friends, you can help your friends because, you know, you're trying to defend your friends.
Right.
There was a C2 that came in. It was pounding on one of our guys. So we went in over there and smoked it. And then my gunner got a crime stat.
That's what's been happening to a few of us.
Yeah. Like,
Generally on Jumptown, what I think I'd like to see happen is we have the event coordinator. The event coordinator will reach out to people in chat and say, okay, it's locked down, please don't come in. Or, hey, as long as your weapons are down, you guys can come in and pick up your own boxes. We won't mess with you. And then nobody shoot at anybody unless somebody that's red comes in. Then you blast them, and maybe that'll stop the miscellaneous crime stats.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just getting tired of killing people and getting crime stats protecting our guys.
Exactly. That's the biggest problem. It's like, how And you know, whenever they get the option to press charges, they're gonna do it. You know,
Right.
they're salty at that exact moment, and they're like, "Hell yeah, I'm gonna give a crime stat."
Yes, that's
You know.
butthurt with a little salt mixed in for good measure.
And that's it's understandable to a very minute point.
Oh, I agree. I get pissed when I die.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go in chat and just blast somebody.
But then that event is a bit
Ooh.
confusing when you've actually. So you grab the mission and it says you can use whatever force you want, and then it's sort of like, but if other people are coming in and want to do exactly the same thing, then it's like, well, surely that area should be calmed down whilst the event is on, to allow you to, you know, do whatever you want at that very moment in time when the event is on. As soon as the event's over, the commons comes back up. You know, so SIG needs to think about, especially the crime stats, you know, people going to prison. You know, yes, we want people to turn red, but as a hostile in that area, you know, so anybody outside of your party should literally be red immediately, because you're all in a party doing the same event in that area, and so it switched everybody to red, so we know who is enemy. If a player, like a party member, hits you by accident, they won't turn red, they will stay green. Again,
I disagree with the automatic turn red thing. Like that, I don't think that should happen. I do think that the comma rate should just instantly go down. Like that should be just a part of it. Because, I mean, they advertise it as this free-for-all, you know, thing. But whenever you're even just defending yourself, you get a crime stat. The simplest solution would be just, oh, mission here, yes. Disable comma rate area, yes. Whatever, you know. Even if the facility itself has some sort of jammer, and the entire comma rate in the system didn't go down.
Motherfuckers!
What happened?
Oh, that's twice I blew up at Correa. I'm literally hiding under the deck, and the ship, then they're still hitting me.
Oh, what, the missiles?
No, the turret thingies.
Yeah.
Now I'm in Kleischer. Now, why did this time I got sent to Kleischer and last time I didn't?
Because the station got you that time?
Yeah, station got me last time too.
Maybe they're giving you a second chance, and
Yes, apparently I needed
yourself.
that. I needed to be. I'm unredeemed. I only got one crime set. I'll probably be here for 10 minutes. 30 minutes. Ooh. So I'll just stand here and chat.
Oh, did you, does the Earth one work?
I don't know. They said they were all fixed, but I don't know if they were. I haven't. This is the first time I've been in Kleischer in months.
Well, try and find something and sell it and see if it works.
I could, but that requires work.
Get to it, criminal.
Oh.
And don't forget to sing the song. That sounds like the sound. Work it on, right?
I mean, that would be good to know whether that works or not. I didn't test it in PTU, but I'm not a filthy criminal. Yeah, it was Cad that ended up getting a crime stat, though. He was the gunner that took out the C2.
Wigglesworth got 4 crime stats for taking out the hammerhead. And they were shooting at us.
Yeah.
Like I said, it still doesn't make any sense to me.
I agree.
But then,
Like,
yeah, that feedback page regarding the new crime system, surely that's where you can literally write up on.
Yeah, I'll do a
put your
write up in
comments
there.
and say it's a bit confusing if you're in a party and your other members are actually getting. Because it was kind of working. Some people returned red, some were blue. But then I was getting people with just their ship names, not actually the player name showing. And I was like, oh, okay. But I was enjoying sitting in the turret on the CARRACK, where they actually came down to them. Just like zapping them.
it was
yeah.
hilarious. It was hilarious though. There was some bad guys at the facility, and we come in with the Redeemer, and somebody on the ground told us where about they were, and we just lit that location up with laser cannons and everything from the Redeemer. We just obliterated the area, and they're like, I think you got him. And I like zoomed in with I call them zoomy eyes when you're holding F and you scroll in. And I just see this body starfishing away from the spot.
Yeah, the ragdoll is kind of pretty funny. I've blown people into railings and they get stuck in the railing and they flop around and stuff.
I took a GIF of one of the nurses at one of the stations. He got stuck in the railing. He couldn't die though, so he was just stuck there.
I tell you, picking up gems is much better, way faster.
That's what.
Way faster.
Scanning for rocks for ship mining is still a little hit or miss. Like, you still get some of those dud rocks that are mineable rocks, but they don't scan. I'm not a miner myself, but I do scanning for miners. Being as that's pretty much the only exploration gameplay we actually have right now.
I thought you could use a gun, hit the rock, and then rescan it again.
Never heard of that.
I thought that was a workaround for inactive rocks.
I'll have to try that.
I'm not going to say that's going to work. It's just like...
Nope, you've said it. It's been released into the world. If you were wrong, you're going to be punished.
Now, here's a guy, I won't mention names, not interested in Jumptown. It's an event which was not what Jumptown was, with only goal to sell a ship, which is so overpriced and pissed me off, thinking it me fear more than ever for this project and where it is going. Like, he's mad it's not the old Jumptown, and he's mad they're selling a $200 ship for it, but doesn't want to come play with us and do a community event. Okay.
Oh, that's one of your members.
An officer. I think I'm going to have some conversations with people to teach them the value of the word community organization. Let's see if I can sell this stuff. Oop, wrong way. I mean, I've come in here many a day and played with people doing something I don't like to do. It's not...
But then they've got a problem that people are not realizing, is that the player count is literally 50. And so even if you had 25 people in one org versus another one, it's sort of like you're fighting over the same ground. And so you don't have good or bad players. And so then it's literally a very overpowered depending on the numbers of people. You know, if you slowly fill up a server, you slowly become the dominant org who can hold down the system. As soon as the people or players start reducing, then you start losing control over that area.
Right.
But in the real verse, Jumptown is going to be one for everybody. And so when that's on, and you've got, I don't know, 100 people charging at the same location, or 1,000 people, you might not be able to see everybody, but you definitely will feel the punishment. Because trying to hold an area with, 10 or 15 individual orgs all fighting over that one spotted space.
Right.
That's going to change.
Well,
You might have 100 soldiers literally on the ground
Right.
as foot soldiers. Then you've got 100 people in the sky, and these are all part of the same org, all controlling that one little spot. And so, yeah, it's Jumptown
right
is
now
going to
we
grow.
could use our numbers to our advantage and just control the server, which
Exactly.
is fine. I mean, it's a strategy. But once you get even static servers in next year, that strategy won't necessarily work all the time. But I get it, but we should use what we have and make as much money as we can, not only to play and test the game, but to keep people interested in playing the game. We had a lot of fun the last 2 days. But like I said, now we've got somebody that doesn't want to do it just for spite. Like, he's spiteful against CIG because he doesn't like what they're doing. Well, wait a minute. You're not supposed to be playing for CIG's benefit. You're playing with us for our mutual benefit. I don't understand that. But it's I just mark stuff down so that I know for next time. Why aren't people in here playing? Well, here's one reason. They're pissed off at CIG. Nothing to do with us.
Well, I mean, today and tomorrow is going to be a thing where most people are probably just going to be, with their families and stuff.
Correct. Correct. Absolutely.
So, I mean, I don't blame anybody for not being here today or tomorrow.
No, absolutely not.
I'm still going to be around at 1 o'clock, and I've got a dinner to go to at 3 p.m., but I'll leave at 2. And so even if I do the event from 1 to 3, my time, I go to bed at 3, I get up at 11 UK time.
Right. Well, it starts at what, 7 o'clock? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7 o'clock p.m. my time, 1 o'clock in the afternoon your time.
No.
And then it goes for 6 hours.
No,
morning. 1 a.m. Oh, 100. Okay.
Yes. And then there's one at 6 o'clock.
6 a.m. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 12 noon my time, and goes to 6, which is the cycle we're on right now.
Yes.
Okay.
And then we've been running the 1 a.m. one majority of the time.
Right. But there's no reason we couldn't run one now, except today happens to be Christmas Eve, and it's Christmas Day in some other countries because it's the next day anyway. So
Australia.
Yeah.
That's what confused me when it first started, because I was like, no, it doesn't start till tomorrow, and then people were like, no, it's on now. And I'm like, wait a minute, the schedule says the 23rd. Right. And I was like, oh, right, it is the 23rd someplace else.
And so, exactly. Which is fine. I mean, like I said, all we can do is set up the chessboard and put the pieces on the table. It's up to people to show up and do stuff. That we can't make people play. I'm not going down that rabbit hole anymore. It's not worth it. They're playing other games, or playing in other servers, or playing with different friends, whatever. We're here, we're doing this. If they want to come join us, please, by all means, come join us.
Yep.
But to not, play and test because you're mad at CIG for selling a ship, I mean, that's what they do. They need to make money. It's how they pay the bills. You don't have
But-
to buy the ship.
Yeah, I mean, you can buy the ship, but you can do it inside the game. You just have to grind for it.
Right.
I mean,
Yeah,
buying
if they sell it
it-
for cash, it'll be in game.
you know, it's
Right. And if you want it, we're making, $1 million an hour doing the event. We'll buy you one. Problem solved. But you have to be active and come play the event. I don't know, whatever. Jumptown's not for everybody either, but
now which one do I drop off? Oh yeah, it's sort of like the ships I buy is the ones that I know that okay, I want those ships, but I don't want to grind for those ships because it's going to be too long to grind for those ships, and so that's why I've purchased them. But then there's like the Eclipse, for example, or the small fighters. I've used the events to actually buy. I mean, now the Eclipse is obsolete, but so is the Red. They were the two ships I actually bought in the game with
I
doing
both
the
bought
event.
'em. But now I'm not going to buy them because there's other stuff that we can
Exactly.
do.
1, 2.
Still in jail.
But then, my
Did
goal,
sell.
ultimate goal, is always to go for the 890 and buy that in before the
Just steal Hyperions.
before
Leaves the keys
the
in it.
next character wipe. So I've got now until then to actually get as much money as possible. And that just gives me something to actually do. Like,
Yeah, I'm pretty much done. All my ships
yeah.
have the maxed out components. I'm taking money from Conic from the events for treasure, and I'll just hand people money if they need it.
but then I'm doing the reputation side of things. So I'm in Marker Tech and I'm going around filling up my reputation so that I unlock the next tier of delivery missions, like 45k instead of the 8,000. Not rushing, taking my time, and I'm using the Pisces and the CARRACK as a group. So I leave the CARRACK on an orbit marker, and then I fly down to the station, pick up whatever I need to, and then fly to round the next location. Dock at the CARRACK, and then jump to the next planet, with it, or station. Got my medical bed, got my gun lockers, storage. What more does a guy need? Just a crew.
We need a crew.
That's all that you need is a crew.
All right, 8 minutes.
Crew?
It's
We're all going to need crew.
yeah. I'm still hoping that they will actually give us an AI to each game package that we own.
That'd be nice.
That's still the plan, I hope.
Yeah, that's what I'm. So then, for example, the CARRACK will have 2 gunners or 3 gunners
Right.
all the time, and they will just be the AI, and they will just protect the ship up there.
Oh, do you mean? Do you mean? So, are you talking about the amount of game packages that you have?
Yeah, the
Yes.
Agent Smithing. That's what I'm talking about. So the AI will be available for people to go, "Hey, Frizzer, what you doing?" Or I'm flying around X system. Oh, can I join you? Yeah, sure. Jump into Agent 2. All right. Yeah, cool.
Nice.
And he, that player will join the Motley crew, do a couple of missions, but none of the rewards will go to the that player. It will go to the NPC instead.
Yeah.
Which I kind of like in that sort of sense.
Hey, Vreeden, I didn't reach out to you, but I did notice. What's up, dude? You are a officer in business and logistics, correct?
Yes, I am.
Okay. We're trying to reach out to all the B&L officers to see if we can get one of you guys, maybe when we're doing the next Jumptown event, to coordinate the ground guys moving boxes, because that's like a business and AKA logistical thing.
It's definitely logistics.
I gotcha.
The military's been doing it, and we're okay because we only got like 3 or 4 people doing it. But it'd be neat to have an actual B&L officer see what's going on.
So like the box tick rate, if you want to call it that, is very slow. So it's like 30 seconds and you get a box. I don't know what it is. Like 10 seconds and you get a box.
It's 30. It's 30 seconds. Get a box. 30.
Yeah.
And it's in the wall. You got to pull it out.
So you only need essentially 2 people on the inside moving stuff, and then probably having 1 guy in a cargo ship ready to bug out of there, just because we've had people fly over with A2s trying to glass the planet that we're on.
Oh my.
Well, I reached out to you. I reached out to Papa Shmoo. I reached out to Peanut Crusher. I reached out to who else?
Drizzt, maybe? He's
not Drizzt, Judge Rightly and Jackson 4C. Those were the only ones that I knew are officers.
Jackson, Drizzt kind of run the show, but I'd be more than happy to show up at something like that. I saw the.
Yes.
I liked how you guys put the schedule down there. I actually flew out there yesterday and sat down. It wasn't time just to see what it looked like. Of course, I logged out in my bed, and I'm thinking I'll come back in and somebody will blow me up or something. But I logged back in. Everything seemed to be fine until I sat in my chair, and then I did blow up.
No.
I haven't reached out. It's Drizzt and Runt that run B&L. Runt, I think, is primary, but Drizzt's been filling in for Runt because Runt's been busy. I didn't go that far up the food chain. They're the ones that are supposed to be doing what I'm doing and reaching out to the officers. But since we now have the new officer set up so everybody can see who's who, now we can just reach out directly to individuals and kind of see if anybody's willing to do it. What's up, Holland?
Not much. Just stopping in, saying hi.
Hey, Holland.
And FYI, Easton, if you want to let everybody know, since you are the event coordinator, I have kind of a new pseudo job for you. If you're interested.
I wasn't meant to be here, but yeah, sure, go for it. Like
not today, but in general, what would you think about having the event coordinators? Like, you give, like me, I'll be the group coordinator, meaning I'll set up the group and maintain the group for that stuff.
Yeah.
But have the event coordinators monitor chat. And if someone's coming into Jumptown, do we want to let them come in or not let them come in? Say it's closed, say it's open as long as you don't bring a gun, whatever. But communicate directly with people that are coming in. Problem is if we shoot at somebody that's blue, they become red, but then if you kill them, you get a crime stat because you initiated the fight. I think they've got to be red before you shoot them so you won't get a crime stat. Is that right, Holland?
The red thing is really messed up, but if
okay, so it's not
because they just recently changed the way it works. All right, so like if 2 blue people are going at each other and 1 blue person attacks another, neither will have crime stats, but momentarily the one who attacked the person will turn red for those who are around them. So they can be engaged. There's a timeout, in which case they'll drop to blue if not enough engagement is done. Which means at any particular point it could just drop off at any moment, and then
and you get a crime stat, which blows.
You get a crime stat. It's definitely wonky. I think we just have to be prepared to hold the line and then just go get a crime stat if they refuse the thing. It's really hard to control it otherwise, other than wait for them to, of course, turn red. Now, if they turn red and you manage to kill them before they drop off back to blue again, you should not incur a crime stat.
That's what I'm thinking. And also, you'll get a crime stat.
It's just wonky.
If you missile target somebody and lock them, that's an instant you turn red for a minute, I think it is. It's pretty quick.
Yeah.
I think
I mean, yesterday was fun when the people were attacking and everybody was engaged.
Right. But Issa, what do you think about that event? Like the event coordinator monitors and coordinates chat.
so. I think the idea of having an event coordinator in different time zones is good. Coordinating the chat, I don't. I'm not sure about that. Well, I'll have to think about that a bit more.
Or delegate it to someone else in the group to do.
One thing I was thinking about the event system, because now 315 and 315.1 is becoming very much more real in terms of consequences. I was thinking it might be worth having something like a marshal system, so you could have the event coordinator that's talking to people and sort of getting them in, and then I don't know, might be worth having a marshal role. So
well, we're passing that off onto TeamSpeak. The next event we're going to try to use TeamSpeak with the event coordinator, the other one, the ground coordinator, the air coordinator, and whatever other coordinators we have. They're all going to sit in TeamSpeak, and each group will be in a different room.
Yeah,
and they could utilize TeamSpeak to get the information out.
So
at least it's the plan. If it worked.
I mean, that's cool about the TeamSpeak stuff, because I know that Spax has been talking about wanting to use that with like the whispering features. When it comes to events, like the last one that we did for the weekly Sync Social, it was really cool for the event organizer just to organize it in the Discord, and then get everyone into the party, and then launch. And then obviously you have sort of like having in those hour slots, you've got like, okay, if this is what's happening right then and there, then someone like Drizzt or someone like Zeebs, who are high up in the different divisions that have sort of verified the event that's going ahead, they'll be the ones on the ground sort of like telling people what's going on, because event coordinators, they should be good with sort of organizing people, but knowing the in-depths and outs of like the function of the event might not be in the area.
That's more for that particular division's officer to
Possibly.
know, or be there, or whoever. That's fine.
I get event requests and stuff like that, and when I get like a mining one, like I've done mining, but it's not my expertise, so that's when I'll forward that to Drizzt and go, what does this look like to you? Do you think this is feasible? Would you like to do it?
Yeah, totally agree. I get them too, and I forward them to whoever runs that particular division as well.
Cool.
I have tons. I've got literally 25 or 30 events all done from my old org. All finished, written up, overshots, maps, the whole freaking works. Events are never a problem. They're easy to come up with.
Yeah.
It's executing them that people get a little squirrely with.
Having people step up to the responsibility and not letting it always fall into the laps of people like yourself, CARRACK, and all that kind of shit.
Right. Well, I'd like to maybe try to find some event coordinators in other time zones as well. Hint, hint, Frizzer, hint, hint.
Sorry, UK's already taken it.
Yeah, UK, like, we've got no problem with, like, Europe also translates over to, like, we've got people in Russia, but they also sort of join on with us. The main issue area that we have is West Coast America. Like, that place has a massive group of people, and everyone's saying that they've got work. Like, I'm working full time as well, like, on and off. Like, but I'm still doing it.
It's the life of the tech sector, man.
We just need someone in America to fucking get, like, please. Like, in their time zone, because I don't particularly want to stay up till like 2 o'clock in the morning. I couldn't do that.
I don't blame you either.
Like, every time.
Well, we have a separate event coordinator tag, and we just need to reach out to everybody, and I think eventually people will want to do it.
Hopefully, it'll get to a place where we won't need event coordinators. It will just be down on like the heads of, because I mean that's what it's really for. Like people like CARRACK, Cisco, Spax, Zeebs, all these guys, they're in that position for real. Like the reason why event coordinator is right there at this point is because nothing's really that automated, and my main task is sort of getting footfall into these events at the moment. But eventually, when we have enough people rolling like we do naturally, because of Jumptown 2.0, we've seen so many people come on and be active. There's actually no need for an event coordinator, apart from like you just need someone starting the party. Basically, that's it.
Right. Yeah.
But then
organic
it's
events are easy.
That guy who was literally saying he doesn't really like doing the events, he wants crew. And it's like, well, that's an event in its own right. You know, you can create a crew event. I want X, Y, and Z, and if nobody turns up, then you just go lone wolf until somebody does turn up, and then you go, oh yeah, I'll pick you up, join the server. As you slowly advance upwards, it's sort of like, oh, are you going to be on tomorrow? Oh yeah, I can be on at 4. Oh great, so can I.
Yeah.
And then you make a play date. You really want it.
I'd love to ask you guys, like, on terms of Discord bots, I actually think it would be beneficial to have be a bit more invasive with like the event stuff. So making an automated bot in the events area that you jump to and say like bot opt in, opt out, and it's just like an emoticon that you press. But every time there's like an event happening, people get direct message, because we've got so many people we can tap on. Like right now in synchronizers, there's 170 people online in Discord. Some of them are idle, a lot of them are online, and I think we just need to start messaging them directly. But Hyperion mentioned a really good counter argument to that, which is we don't really want to rely on people that want to be spoon-fed.
And I'll reiterate what Lunchbox said a little while ago. If you keep pestering people, they're just going to mute it.
Well, that's
have
fine.
to want to be in here, and I don't think there's any possible way we can do more than we're doing to make them come in. I just don't see it.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't see it. I think that's an exercise in futility. We've set up the chessboard. We put the pieces on the chessboard as best we can. That's all I think we could do.
Okay.
Now, did you notice Members Lounge Commander Gamma wants to retire out of SC completely? He doesn't want to put in any more time.
Really?
Yeah, which is odd.
Well, I really get on well with Commander Gamma, but he does seem to struggle on a daily basis with the game. Like, he's just not really sure what's going on with it. I'd be sad to see him go though, because he's very active. Jesus Christ.
People like that have a tendency to come back, though. You know.
What?
They move away for a while, then they come back, because this is a good group.
Yeah, they're not as crazy nuts as we are playing every day, but I get it.
Gosh.
I would quite frankly, and I know that this is probably going to be a very controversial thing, I never used to think like this because I was very much bordering on the side of the inclusivity of it, but the more time I have here, the more I believe towards the argument of I'd actually like to see a system in place that if people haven't hopped in sync chat, like directly in this Discord for like within 6 months, then, and that's either by mobile phone or by their PC, like 6 months, if we haven't heard from them, then I think they should just be like there should just be a time period of activity that's needed, because we've got so many people here that we think are playing, and we've got so many people that are in high-ranking positions that just aren't here. It's just causing problems.
It made
Well,
me
we
laugh
just
when you did
sorted
the
them.
housekeeping for the rolls. And
Yeah,
people have bitched about that. It's sort of like, wait a minute. I don't think you've
we
been
shocked
here.
a few of them.
Yeah, you know, you're complaining about being removed and your ranks being removed, but were you in the discussion in the first place? No? Or then you've got nothing to complain about. It's your fault for not being there.
That happened in military, and it was good to see that, because that did happen, and I know that Johan von Dutch was upset about that. But then when I think Justify and me, we sat down with him and we showed him where Hyperion and Connor posted that changes were coming, and they clearly detailed all this was there. And then when Johan von Dutch continued with his argument, it just turned out that he was actually just becoming more discouraged with the game development of Star Citizen in itself. And I was like the game development's like increasing, so it is getting there, but it's just for him, his actual problem is he can't play on weekends. He can only play in the week, so he's always been asking me to do events in the week, but most people ask me to do events in the weekend.
Well, why can't he do events in the week?
Sorry?
Why can't he do events in the week?
Well, I could probably.
No, because that's down to the same argument. It's sort of why, if somebody says, "Oh, can you do events on the week days?" It's like, yeah, sure, you can do it at any time, Monday to Friday. Choose your day. You know, why should I? You've chose Friday, and I like Friday as your day, and I like that you do Star Marine and Arena Command, because it pushes people into those parts of the games to get them ready for theatres of war.
Or the PU, like even
coming out, or even the PU, yeah, because you do need to be fast, and I mean that's why I do all the FPS with the AI, to actually understand how the development is going with the AI that SIG is putting in. You're sort of like 1 minute they're literally standing still like scarecrows, and you can just literally walk around and just literally hit them in the face, and now they're literally darting all over the place, and it's just like, for fuck's sake, stay still, I'm trying to kill you here. So
well, if we start tossing people for inactivity, then we become an elitist group, they're gonna say. And I don't mind if people play by themselves. They don't have to be in here to play. We encourage them to be in here to play. We know many of the reasons why they're not in here playing, and we can't really do anything about it. But eventually everybody's going to be taxed, whether we decide to tax people as a group or not tax them, whatever we decide. So even if we got 1,000 people that aren't playing in here, we'll still be taxing them. And maybe that's a way to do it. Tax the ones that aren't in here. Don't tax the ones that are. Yeah. Who knows? We'll think of something. But, you know, and when taxing becomes a thing, you're going to see mad changes in org structures anyway, because people aren't going to want to be in 10 orgs, like I've said in the past. So that might be one way of doing it, without actually saying, because I don't mind it if people play the game by themselves. I think they're going to have a hell of a lot more fun playing in a group. That's why I'm having Connick and you and the other guys post in these channels, show them what we're doing, how much money we're making, and how much fun we're having, and they'll show up. If you build it, they will come. I guarantee it.
Well, this is...
Oh, my corpse.
I'm glad you mentioned a good point there, but apart for me, I would love to see CIG build a dialogue between like big orgs and developers. I would love to start hearing.
I have a Discord with all CIG in it.
No. I mean like an actual official thing. I don't want us to do it.
That's a back behind.
I would like CIG to actually start opening about their future intentions for org stuff, like how they're going to have in-game communication. that kind of stuff? Because they must have theorized on it by now.
They took all the leaders from all the major orgs. Balt was there, everybody was there, and basically asked us what we wanted. That was years ago. So they know exactly, and I still talk to Balt today. I know exactly. I could find out, but I don't know if it's in the hopper because everything else was important and came up. You know what I mean? And Org 2.0 was going to incorporate that. But remember, we're going to have the security system, which needs to incorporate part of that. Like, it's all interconnected. So it turned out to be a much bigger problem than they anticipated.
It would be.
So it got benched.
It gets connected to the website as well.
Exactly, to everything.
Yeah.
But then
They didn't have
until
the
they
databases
get
back
Squadron
then. They had
42 out,
nothing.
That's what they want to concentrate on. They want to finish that and get it done, finished with. There you go. There's Squadron 42. Let us now concentrate on PU.
I can see it like having an actual, like, the way that they have global chat, but having that for an organization so people can have, like, just talk over the game, and then you could switch to a new channel which is like system chat and talk to people in the system, and it's sort of like,
You can create your own chat channels now.
you can do that, but what would be nice to see is for, like, org event management, like, you have org pages in Spectrums where people were meant to use that to communicate. If you go, right, org, you have an org event section, you say, this night, Thursday night, start here. You know, you set it all up. So
There's
when they go
going
into
to be
the
a
game,
calendar already. I know that for a fact.
they, like, it even gives you, like, markers that players can follow to get to the location. That would be
It'll be one step further. The calendar events are going to be coming into the game. Like, you'll get postings in game. Yeah, that's yes, just not yet.
I hope that they actually put a link into Spectrum onto one of the MFDs, and so you can actually interact with Spectrum and be reading whilst you're playing.
Right, but you can't do that until Building Blocks gets in because that's connected. The Flash system we have is not.
No,
so,
but that would be really cool. You know, and then somebody in Spectrum is like, "Yeah, where are you? I'm here." It's like, I'm flying towards this star.
Remember, this game is still at its infancy.
Oh God!
So it's, for us, it feels like it isn't, but it is. So yes. When? That's another question.
As soon as they can get Squadron 42 out, done, then
that's the main sucker. That's what they're focused on. Everything we get are sloppy seconds.
Have I done enough reputation?
Oh boy, I look sexy in that. I like it.
Yes!
I like it a lot.
Invincible!
All right, Boris.
Yeah.
Invincible. That's exactly where you got it from, right?
I did, yep. And somebody on my stream, he always says, can you just say this line? And then it's like, alright, fine. Yes, I've unlocked the 45,000 mission now for Microtech.
Oh, nice.
Is that quick? Like, is
that
quick 45?
Yeah, it's literally one station, fly down, and pick up a... I don't know if you've actually noticed in some of the bunker missions that there's silver boxes with white writing on it.
Okay.
Or not white writing, but like a barcode around it. They're the boxes that you actually pick up. So these ones are on the crates, dotted around. Now, the one that I done over at Crusade, the markers didn't show up, but I kind of went, hang about, I wonder if it's this box, and I picked it up, and then it updated itself. So, when I see it next, I'll take a screenshot of the box, so you're aware of what
The
it
easiest
is.
way with those is to take a tractor beam and just pull it off its
Yeah.
location, and the map will update.
Exactly. Any which way you want to actually find it. But now I just need to do the bunker missions to increase the reputation on. Is it IM? MT Protection Services. So I can unlock higher. I mean, the reputation system is bloody hard to actually fill up now. It was filling up quite fast, now it's slow as hell. It's like, I don't know how many missions I've completed to get me that rank. But it's a lot.
It's a lot.
It's a lot. Right. Now I've got somebody come around, so I'm gonna bid everybody goodbye for the time being. And
To bid you adieu.
Yeah, man. I'll see you, buddy.
I'll be back on later. Are you thinking about doing Jump Town later?
Oh, hell yeah. I think we're going to be doing it. Even if there's only 5 of us, we could still go in and try.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's Christmas Eve, but everybody will eat dinner, and then we're all going to sit around and stare at each other.
Confiscate contraband. It's on right now.
Yeah, because that's the 6 o'clock one for us.
It's Microtech. Ooh.
It's optional. Right, so thank you very much, everybody. Bye!
Take care, buddy.
Later, man.
And everybody on the stream, all the best.